Fancy meeting you here. Just kidding. I'm back. After work, no less. You know, after a long, hard day in the grueling winter in Canada, you go to work and it's brutal and you cry in the bathroom at work just to shed a few tears. It's fine because the maximum occupancy in the bathroom is 1. Just squeeze out a few. You work your way up. You get home. You're ready to just sit down and play 7 hours of video games and forget all the horribleness. And then someone asks you to read their review of a book. That's how you know it's a Wednesday. Okay, so we're reading, or I'm reading, and you're listening. Or you don't have to listen, you can turn off this channel, but that's fine. You can turn off this video if you like, I won't be offended. So I'm reading Bunny by Mona Awad. Now unfortunately we don't have the actual book, so I'm going to pretend that this DVD of Ernest Goes to Jail is the book. It's a light book. I like the plastic cover. Apparently it's a very funny movie according to Philadelphia Daily News. That's what they think of Bunny. But let's see what the Bookworm Yogi thinks of Bunny. 3 out of 5 stars. But there's some twinkling on the other side. Yeah, I guess the twinkles represent the 0.5 stars. 3.5. Like, what's the point of reading this then? You're not going to read a 3.5 out of 5 stars. There is a warning, though. There is a warning. Warning. Contains curse words and a whole lot of what the hell. That needs a question mark. An exclamation mark is not a question mark. I need my tea. It's hot. Ellipses, what? Ellipses, what did I just read? Contemplating face. Would you say that's contemplating face? Wondering face. Who knows? Did I drop acid? You might have. Is this what an acid trip is like? Do you imagine a bunch of hippies in the 60s being like,
yo man, let's drop some acid, man, alright! And
they just read books. The baby boomer generation would be completely different. Can you imagine Woodstock? People are just like cheering and reading books and like being like, far out, man. The similes and metaphors. Anyways, I am actually struggling with a review for this one. Me too. Would what the hell did I just read count as a review? Maybe. But we can't tell you what you just read. We're looking for you for answers. Okay, exclamation mark. Let me try, exclamation mark. I did like it, period. I'm pretty sure I did. This is like an existential nightmare. That last sentence just negated the sentence prior to it. I did like it. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm reading this review. I think I'm reading this review. Well, what are you doing? My apologies. But I wouldn't even know where to begin describing this novel. Well, I think that's about 80 characters into this review. And we have learned nothing about this novel. In fact, you're posing questions to us. It just ain't going to happen. It ain't really necessary. That's a colloquial thing, I guess. However, this insanely peculiar and grotesque novel did keep my attention the entire time. I couldn't turn away because I was just trying to piece together what the was actually happening. Is this language necessary? Like, she knew I had to read this. Maybe this is why she made me read it. I honestly don't know what she's talking about at this point. She could be talking about anything. It's freakish and so off the wall, period. Freakish and so off the wall. Kind of sounds like my Tinder dates before I met her. That's like a whole genre of women you're looking for. What kind of person are you looking for? Freakish and so off the wall. Oh, she put an emoticon in here. What? I gotta zoom in for this one. Doesn't zoom. Oh no, that's on the later sentence. We'll get to that. I feel like this is what happens when you drop acid. She must have dropped acid because she just said that. She just answered her own question almost an entire review earlier. Did I drop acid? I feel like this is what happens when you drop acid, ellipses. And then, I don't know. Emoji. I just gotta be real with you. Please do. I don't want you to be fictional. That's what the book is for. I feel like I'm buzzed after reading this. Me too. I just burned my lips. Whew. Did you really write this? Like, this is bananas. I feel like I am buzzed after reading this. I don't like the term buzzed. It makes me think of bees. And bees are anything but messed up. Like they're very coordinated and organized. Oh shoot, there's more to this. I feel like I am buzzed after reading this. Like the book gave me a contact high. A contact high. Like an eye contact. You dip your eye contact, your contact lens in some tequila overnight. One in tequila, one in gin. The next morning, make sure it's a weekend or possibly a Monday, and put them in your eyes. Your eyes will absorb the alcohol. You'll get a contact high. I'm pretty sure that's what she's talking about. Bunny is perfectly titled because you will fall down a rabbit hole of f***ery. Have you fallen down a rabbit hole? Let alone one of f***ery? I think she was trying to make an Alice in Wonderland connection there. Its peculiar and kinky storyline left with me as much confusion as it did shock and wonder. Again, this is really just me reviewing Tinder dates from 2018. What was this book? It's called Bunny. It was written by Mona Awad. It was published by, looks like Touchstone Pictures. Like, you know what this is. You know what this book is. I don't understand. Oh, great. This review has a second paragraph. Having said all that, if you love weirdness and curiosity, then give this little ditty a try.
Give this little ditty a try.
I know nouns because I have a degree in English. But explain to me what a ditty is. Diddy Kong? You have a Diddy Kong.
P. Diddy.
P. Diddy?
Isn't a ditty a small urination? Having said that, if you love weirdness, I do, clearly,
freakish and so off the wall,
and curiosity, then give this little ditty a try. It was a fun, eccentric book that allowed me to escape from the norm in the snow. You just go inside to escape from the snow. You don't have to go into some sort of existential dread to escape the snow. Pain is just in your head.
Pain is just in your head.
You're not shivering. Your mind is shivering. Just tread carefully if you enjoy any extracurriculars while reading. What does that mean? Extracurriculars? Like you're playing some softball while you're reading? Like you're crocheting? Like my girlfriend is pretty good at multitasking, but an extracurricular, that's a pretty wide set of activities. Are you playing Dungeons and Dragons while reading? I don't know. I know what my extracurriculars are typically. Couldn't do them while reading. Because this book may alter your experience of the extracurriculars or of life in general. Oh, and I guess that's the end of the review. Well, I've learned nothing about this book except what I know from just looking at its cover. And that is that Jim Varney's in it somewhere. And something about bunnies. And this has been another eventful video of me reading my girlfriend's incomprehensible reviews in the hopes of making you laugh. Good morning. Was that all right, sweetie?
Oh my god. I died.
Did I read it properly?
No.